biggest man I've ever seen. I wouldn't want to fight him.
That's why no one will remember your name.
I am the Archangel Tyrion.
My name and my own song. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I have 300 mounts, 5 tiers of rating gear. I've got more pets than you or anyone from there to here. You can't compete with me, so don't you even try. I gank 10 dwarves a day and punt gnomes until they fly. My guild is ICC and all the toughest raids. If we played StarCraft 2, we'd one-shot the Queen of Blades. And so I'm so confused, despite the elves I maim. In real life I'm a noob, but why can't life be like the game? I feel the white light of time as it flickers by. When I'm unplugged, I'm just a guy whose life ain't like the game. I have 5,000 gold and all achievement points. You want the violet break, then earn it, like me. I am the faction king. Earned exalted rewards, including Ravenhold and Hydraxi and Waterlords. I've invested my time and built myself a life. I'm sure my pwning skills could earn me a girlfriend or wife. And so I'm so confused and find it rather lame that I am all alone. Oh, why can't life be like the game? It's a 5, 10 and out. Fast food, embrace the malaise. Shut the door and power on for the rest of my days. I feel the white light of time as it flickers by. When I'm unplugged, I'm just a guy whose life ain't like the game. Dance, girl, shake your thick tail. Dance, girl, shake your thick tail. Come on, girl, ride my epic mount, and then shake your thick tail. I'm every player's fantasy, with skills seen only in your dreams. I'll take you on 5 at a time, cause I'm my own arena team. Pulling, punting, casting, fearing, camping, corpses, laughing, cheering, mining, crafting, buying, selling, ninja, looting, legendaries. Driving, working, eating, sleeping, coughing, wheezing, sneezing, breathing. Every day is just the same. Oh, why can't life be like the game? Hello, darling. Will you be my girl? I'll shard your purples and let you ride my rocket mount. I lesser than 3 you, my sweet. Save a spot in the raid for me, and I'll place a gem in your sockets. Day in, day out, going without social places, friendly faces, new achievements, grinding faction, hoarding badges, sieging action. I feel the white light of time as it flickers by. When I'm unplugged, I'm just a guy whose life ain't like the game.
Hey all, hope you enjoyed that video I put together, that montage. If you didn't, what can I do? Can't please everyone. The song, I gotta say, was from the first YouTuber I ever started watching for games. It was before Supercell even existed. Brandon M. Dennis. Great stuff. But right now this is about my Clash experience. When I started, it was late 2012. Very beginning of 2013 is when I really started to play. And I didn't know much about the game. I played similar games, but I didn't understand the loot penalty stuff, and I rushed my Town Hall to 9 and got totally destroyed with my level 5 walls. So my choices were quit the game or stay online 16 hours a day. I chose the second one. There was no forced break at that point. It was before the whole Vizia incident. So I would just keep tapping my screen, and now it's a daily routine. It feels weird if I don't stay logged in. I'm actually logged out right now, which feels really weird, but I'm getting used to it. And I have a lot of experience with games. Like, I started playing video games when I was 6 years old. Like, yay high, all I could say was, I play this game. But then it was StarCraft, StarCraft 2, Warcraft, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft, RuneScape, and with those last two is where I became what you might call hardcore. RuneScape, I got to just short of Trim Completionist Cape, which takes on average 10 years. Like, I started in 2001, I was almost Trim Completionist Cape in 2012. And I stopped because they changed the requirements, pretty much tossing away 1,000 hours of my gameplay. And with World of Warcraft, I ended up being the top player on both my accounts, the top two, on one server. So I'm used to playing a lot of games, but Clash is the only one that was portable. That's the one that's 16 hours a day. The other ones were like evenings every day, not, you know, when I wake up to when I go to sleep, unless there's something in the middle that gets in the way. And you might ask, how can I play that much time? Of course, there's times where I have to log out. I got no choice. There's stuff I gotta do. But I do have stuff like this for the winter. These are leather gloves with touchscreen little pads. These gloves, I can play out in the snow. I can take out my phone. I also have portable power supplies. I've got 3 of them. One that lasts about 4 days straight, and another 2 mini ones that can fit in my pocket along with my phone. That'll last about a day. So with those, I can literally play for 6 days straight without even going near an outlet. When I started, I just joined a clan with all my friends and my brother, and it was called Jet Life. But since I rushed my town hall and was on 16 hours a day, I was raiding 16 hours a day a lot of the time. So my base got really, really advanced, especially for my level, because they weren't very active, they weren't requesting. And I met people like Limmy, Alley Cakes, Mike, and Boom from Quantum Rage, and they offered me spots in their farming clans because I was already well into level 9 walls by then. And I also met some guys from the North 44 farming clans. They offered me spots as well. And I didn't move on any of them yet. I started using the forums right around then. Like, I started actually posting on it, not just lurking. And I found this thread by Pedro Lee, and I pretty much say I owe everything to this thread, so I owe everything to him. Farming 102. Challenge to farm level 10 walls. And I took it and ran with it. And right around the time I was level 80, I started looking into moving into real clans because my friends were not really playing anymore. It was becoming a dead clan. And I started by, first I looked, of course, into the North 44 and the Quantum Rage stuff, but I also messaged Daddy about joining a Bonby clan, and I picked the exact day, the exact first hour they were making the Sky clans, and I had no idea. So I ended up being the first player that wasn't in Bonby to join the Sky clans first few hours that they were out. I joined Dark Sky at first because those were the guys I knew. Like, I knew a couple guys from the forums, and obviously Golden Sky was not recruiting. And they ran out of space. Since I was the new guy, I volunteered to move to Crimson Sky, and I've been there all through the time it went to, you know, Fury Rising. Right now, I've sort of dual citizenship, Lunar and Fury. But now that I'm done, I'm gonna kind of relax. I'm still gonna play a lot and make videos, but I'm gonna have the time. I got more to do. But I was the second player, while I was in Sky, second player in the game to be confirmed to have legitimately farmed level 10 walls. I would have been the first, but I went on a 1-month trophy push with Forum Elite and with Midnight Sky. And the first was Sayuri, so he beat me. Then I decided to go up against Unity Sharp. Bad idea. Not a good idea. Because I wanted to keep boosting my spell factory because I love spells and there's a push coming up, so I just kept, boosting, and that pretty much ruined the competition, and we had to call it off. So it's kind of my fault mostly. Hold on, I gotta pause this for a second, so I may just suddenly jump and move around. That I'm back now. So basically what I was saying is then I ended up finishing my Town Hall 9 to max as the second or third player, like tied with Inigo 1 day or 2 days after Sharp. And again, it's because I went on a push. I pushed as a Town Hall 9 to 3,433 trophies. This was in December 2013. And you may say now that, so what, 3,400? There's guys at 3,800 with Town Hall 9. I was the first guy to actually make a deal out of it and say, Town Hall 9s can really push. So I like to say I had a hand in the craze that's going around right now. But I don't think I could get to 3,800 as a Town Hall 9. Hats off to all of them. And that was also the same push where Crimson Sky got to #1 in the world, but we kicked 40 members and then brought them back, of course. We just said, hey, we got a guest coming, one quick event, 2 hours, you're out for just a second. And they all were okay with it. And we just kept our top 10, and we brought in people from King's Landing, Mega City, Bondi, Canada, Made in Italy, a couple other places. And they got us to #1 in the world. That was when we were going up against Quantum United, and they were getting all the Quantum people in, and people were going absolutely insane. So I've never been that hyped up in the game in my entire time playing. All because we were just #1 in the world. I still have pictures of us, and pictures of people like Clayton and Dream RZM in Crimson Sky. And after that, I went to Town Hall 10. Originally, I wasn't planning to do Zaps, the level 11 walls, because 1, they're ugly, and 2, it's a billion gold. But I found myself sitting there with an idle builder and full gold storages with nothing done for like 5 days. So, only logical choice. Upgrade wall. And I have mild OCD. I had to keep upgrading the walls until they were all done. And I just kept a builder idle like I always did. Walls, 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 walls. And started upgrading my heroes the past few months. Got them to 40. Of course, since level 20, I was gemming the build times because I was farming way too much Dark Elixir. So in the time right before I started going hard on the heroes, well, I just had my Archer Queen up a little bit, I was in Norsk Global, and some guy had kicked from my clan, had gemmed up his base and was gemming his attacks and all that, and you'd gotten up to 3,700 and joined Quantum's Web. They kicked him by now. They probably noticed why we kicked him. And he's pretty much insulted me every way he possibly could, calling me trash, and challenged me to do better at pushing than him. So I did. I went from 3,200 to 3,857 in 3.5 days for $75, which is less than some people spend in several days. And like, I guess it's a little more than most spend in 3.5 days. But I got all the way to the top 200 from barely into the Champions League, and he got stuck at 3,700. Don't challenge me. I will take it and run with it until I'm bleeding out my ears. I can't turn down a challenge. But, since then, we've had Clan Wars. I love Clan Wars. There's obviously still problems with it, but we're still in the infancy of this huge addition. So I'm gonna keep playing Clan Wars. I love Clan Wars, and I'm just gonna make that prime focus until Town Hall 11. I want to be able to 3-star everybody by the end of that. And with Town Hall 11, I probably won't farm level 12 walls. We all know they're coming. Unless they change the loot system, because they're going to be like 2 billion gold for a full set. So I can't be farming that. I mean, I've done it before, but I'm not going to do it again. So no walls for me. I gotta hold down that OCD and keep my hand from pressing that button. But I have high hopes for the future of Clash, provided that Supercell, you know, works on their support and, you know, starts actually banning people that break their rules, like for more than a week or two. But that's a talk for another time. And really, that's all I have to say. That's my history of Clash. Started out as a Rush Town Hall 9, went hard with it, had offers from big clans, ended up joining Sky right as they started, went over to Rising right as they split, and, you know, farmed my way up from there, playing a lot every day, you know, even up to one-handed clashing. This is wasting time on a stupid game. This, you might be sending some emails. You're not, you're playing Clash, but it looks like it. You always gotta find ways to do it. That's just how I did it. I would be farming in line at the bank. I'd be farming while waiting for my food to come. I'd be farming while I grab a coffee. So, fit it into your day. If you want to get lavas, you fit it into your day somewhere. You try and do that, or you boost. That's your only other option. So, you all can do it if you try and make the time and sort of make your life almost revolve around it for about a year. But, I mean, just play what you want, do what you want. I won't tell anyone how to play. And I played the way I did. You play the way you do. Clash on and Clash hard. Coming up, you got all the shoutouts I gotta do. I got so many people to thank, including all of you.